Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Wednesday and good grief, what's the date? July 22nd. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today I'm doing the Veggie Quiche. So I don't know how well you can see that, but I'll post it later, and it's probably does that reverse Facebook thing anyway, so you probably can't read it anyway, so there's no point. This is super easy. The only thing is that whenever I see a recipe like this that just serves one meal, again, I'm all about practicality, and so I want to double, triple, quadruple. I'm going to quadruple it today, again, because I have two men that I live with. One's 19, and he pretty much can consume lots of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to quadruple, and then I'll post this recipe that is an individual serving, but everything I'm going to refer to is ×4. So anyway, we start out with 1 cup of egg beaters. So this is real handy because this little thing of egg beaters is 16 ounces, which 8 ounces to a cup. So that is 2 cups. And this is a really good meatless Monday type of recipe. If you're into that, some of you may be, some of you not. I'm in Texas, so a lot of us are big time meat eaters, including my men. But it's nice every once in a while to do something a little bit different in the evening and have breakfast in the evening, because so oftentimes in the mornings we're kind of just running around. And so I like, if not once a week, maybe every other week, to do a breakfast type of dish. So this kind of checks that box. And of course, it's very healthy too. Okay, so 4 cups of egg beaters, and then we're also going to do 2 cups of a low moisture part 2% mozzarella cheese, and I got out ricotta cheese, so y'all are going to have to excuse me for a minute because I'm going to go get the mozzarella. This is a little bit embarrassing. I don't know what, look, I have my ricotta out and everything. I guess I'm just not Julia Childs. So I'll go get that in a minute. All right, so 1/2 cup, well, actually it's gonna be 2 cups of tomato, and I already have that right over here. This is what happens when your day gets away from you. You're really not quite as prepared as you'd like to be. And then 2 cups of broccoli. So I have 2 cups of broccoli. And then 2 cups of zucchini. And my little zucchini. Now, it's not probably chopped as fine as you might want it, but it's chopped fine enough for us. We're good with that. And then the recipe calls for 2 of the Laughing Cow light Swiss cheese, and so of course I'm going to quadruple it, so it's 8 of these wedges. Now this is the Laughing Cow that you can buy at H-E-B or Kroger or wherever you shop, and you know, the little Kroger that we shop at in Conroe isn't the greatest, but they usually have this. Sometimes we can't find everything there that we want. This is kind of a little bit labor intensive because each of these little wedgie things are in these little foil packets. So you'll have to bear with me for a minute. I tried to open them up ahead of time just to make it a little bit faster for you. But it still takes some time up. Okay, I knocked on the bowl, so now you know they have to go crazy. Can't really control that. They've had quite the day because the housekeeper was here and also the pool guy. So, sorry y'all. If I start yelling at them, it's even more distracting than if I just kind of let it run its course. Although I was yelling at them today when they were after the pool guy. There's something about the pool guy. They're such nice dogs, but not with him. don't want to knock the knife anymore because it's going to send them into orbit. I got to get rid of all this. And this is actually quite good in the quiche once it all dissolves up. It is really good. All right, and I need a teaspoon of salt. You know, and y'all can just write some words of encouragement, because, you know, sometimes I start trying to talk myself out of doing these lives because it's like, well, it can be kind of scary sometimes. So, teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon of pepper. We're kind of getting low on pepper. Need to get some more the next time we're at the store. And a teaspoon of garlic powder. I guess you could use real garlic too, minced if you wanted to, but since that seems to be everybody's least favorite thing ever to do, just go with the powder. All right, so now I gotta go get my mozzarella that I did not put out. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so part skim mozzarella, and it's 2 cups, and this is, let's see, it's 1/4 cup in here, and yeah, this is 2 cups in here. Okay. Okay, so now we're just gonna mix it up. Got my handy bowl, got all this stuff in here. Now, the recipe is going to show that you let it cook for 35 minutes at 375, but when I quadrupled the recipe the last time, basically I needed to leave it in the oven about twice that long, almost about an hour, so it would firm up and whatnot. So you have to take that into account if you decide to double, triple, quadruple, whatever you decide, whatever's right for you and your family. I'm really kicking myself about this ricotta. I don't know what I was thinking. And I'm gonna work on my zucchini ravioli that I had posted earlier this week, because there were a lot of people interested in that recipe. I need to make it one more time before I actually do it live, and I'll get into that later, why. But there's a certain part of that one that's a little tricky, and before I feel comfortable going live with it, I feel like I need to get that under control. And then I can do the pizza any old time. That's an easy one. I do it all the time. I do pizza all the time with the cauliflower crust. It's really not hard to do. I know some of us take a back road and buy the crust. You have to be careful about some of the crusts though that you buy in the stores, because some of them aren't that healthy. There's added sugars and stuff in there. Okay, so because it's quadrupled, I'm gonna have a larger casserole dish, and I believe this is a 2-quart casserole dish. And so all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it in here and pop it in the oven. It's pretty easy. I make sure I get all the mozzarella out of there, because where would be the fun in that? Okay. So we're done, and I'm gonna put it in the oven, see if you can see it okay. I'm gonna put it in the oven for about an hour. So I'll just post a picture when I take it out. It is beautiful when it comes out. It's all bubbly and light and big. And that's all for now. So y'all have a good afternoon and try to stay cool if you're in a southern state like I am in Texas. And we'll talk soon. Ciao.